In this video, I want to make some quick observations on William Ruto's cabinet list. Last week, William Ruto named 11 people, but he only forwarded 10. So he nominated 10. Today, he also nominated 10. That brings it to a total of 20. And we know Musalia Mudavadi is the minister, or rather CS, for foreign affairs. So that's 21. It means only one cabinet position is still vacant, that of East African Community, together with the Attorney General's post. So we should expect two major announcements. The Constitution dictates that the cabinet secretaries should be a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 22. So far, we have 21 cabinet secretaries. Assuming that this one's Ruto has nominated will be approved. There seems to be serious confusion as to what is happening. In this video, I want to try to explain what I believe is going on behind the scenes. My first observation, Raila Odinga is in the middle. I can see a Raila Odinga who is still adopting a wait-and-see approach to see if things will work out between him and Ruto. If things fail to work out, then we might soon hear an explosion coming from the government. I'm saying that because Raila's been flip-flopping. He's saying one thing today, tomorrow he's saying a different thing. And also his close allies have also been reading from different pages. Just, I think yesterday or a day before, we saw Edwin Sifuna issuing a press statement that ODM as a party has not entered into any agreement with the Kenya Kwanza government, and that those joining the government were doing so as individuals. That was Edwin Sifuna, ODM Secretary General. We also saw John Mbadi, ODM's chairman, another close Raila ally, saying they had an agreement to enter into a deal with the government. And Mbadi's remarks were also supported by Peter Kaluma, Homa Bay Town Member of Parliament, when he was speaking in Parliament. All these are Raila Odinga's allies. And let me bring to your attention that they were making those remarks with the full blessings of Raila Odinga. Raila blessed Edwin Sifuna to make the remarks. Raila blessed John Mbadi to make the remarks. So Raila is in between. He's still adopting a wait-and-see approach. If things fails to work out the way it thinks, then we might soon hear an explosion from the government. So Raila is not in Kenya Kwanza government. He's still in between. He has adopted a wait-and-see kind of an approach. My second observation, William Ruto is purposefully bringing in Raila Odinga in the government with one sole intention: to kick Rigathi out of the government. That's why William Ruto is bringing in Raila Odinga. If things cool down, we will see Rigathi Gachagua being impeached. If he still continues fighting Ruto, he will be impeached. And the impeachment motion against him will sail through very easily. ODM members of parliament and those supporting William Ruto will easily impeach Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why William Ruto has brought in Raila Odinga to get rid of Rigathi Gachagua. It's important for Kenyans to understand some of these things. My third observation, if you look at these individuals from ODM who have been nominated into the cabinet, they were angling to succeed Raila Odinga in ODM. Joe was angling to succeed Raila Odinga. Oparanya was angling. Opio Wandai was angling. John Mbadi was angling. And now Raila Odinga has given them to the government. They are no longer going to be active in politics. It means they are going to resign from their political positions. I'm seeing Raila Odinga who has just offloaded these politicians. They were a baggage on his shoulders. So he has just offloaded the baggage. It is now incumbent upon these individuals to redeem themselves. If they fail to deliver in their respective dockets, then that will be the end of them politically. And on the part of Joho and Oparanya, I'm seeing Raila Odinga who was really feeling pity for these two individuals. They have been his closest allies, but now they were just in the political cold. Raila's just paid off his debt. Yes, he has fulfilled his end of the bargain to these two individuals, Joho and Oparanya. For Opio Wandai was an MP and minority leader in parliament, so he was not in the cold. Same to Mbadi was a nominated MP. But for Joe and Oparanya, they were in the political cold. And Raila was at pains on how he could actually reciprocate the support these two leaders have been giving him. I'm seeing Raila Odinga was gotten an opportunity to reward these two allies. So Raila has also just let them free. They can remain William Ruto's allies, or they can still remain loyal to him as Raila Odinga. That's also something I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. And also from what has happened, we know that the problem all along has been William Ruto. If William Ruto is not willing to change, then this new team might not achieve much. The change has to begin with William Ruto. He must now allow this new team to work. He should not be micromanaging them from State House. He should not be trying to use the PSS to undermine them. He should now let them work. If Ruto fails to do that, then this new team might still just fail. So their success depends on William Ruto. If Ruto is willing and ready to change, we might see some fruits. If not, the problem will still insist. And we might see Kenyans once again taking to the streets, demanding for William Ruto and his team to go. So this is a chance for Ruto to redeem himself. But will he redeem himself? It's only time that will tell. Those are my observations. I don't know what you think anyway. Let me hear from you on the comment section. If you're watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video alike. It's getting interesting each passing day. And before I go, what has happened today should be a lesson to a section of the Kenyan population who thinks that by voting out of emotions or out of hate, they are punishing some politicians. Politicians will always find a way of coming together. The lesson should go to the mountain. Next time you elect your leaders, don't vote out of emotions or out of hate for other leaders or other communities. All along you've been voting because of hate, but the person you hated has always found his way into that government you elected to the last person. This should be a lesson. Thank you.